Hi and welcome back. My name is Meng. Today I wanted to test how much volume my dust collection system can handle and how effective it is at capturing anything I put through it. I'm going to start doing some light test cuts, starting with your general building material by cutting your standard 2x4, and I'm going to make a total of 40 cuts. So 20 cross cuts and then 20 minor cuts. This will simulate my typical building day cutting 2x4s. And just like you, this is the first time I'm seeing how my system handles this much volume. So we'll find out together how it performs under a full day of cutting. I have some scraps and some leftover building materials from when I was building my deck and from my other projects. I needed to clean the shop and cut everything down, so today was a good way to test how my dust collection system performs under real conditions. To make it easy to keep track of even the smallest bit of sawdust, I set my miter saw on top of black foam core. This way I can see what's captured, what's floating, and what actually settled on my bench top. After all 40 cuts, the system captured nearly all the dust and debris, and only a light layer settled on the bench top, and very little stayed airborne. And for a 3x4 workspace, that's pretty solid results. But I wanted to take it further. Now it's time to see how the system performs with leftover decking material, plywood, trim, composites, and offcuts. I'm still looking for beta testers to test my dust collection system. This design is still evolving, and I'm running a beta testing program for the dewalt DWS713, the GWS715, and the DWS716 model. And if you own one of these saws, I highly encourage you to test my dust collection system. And if you want to learn more, you can visit my shop at buythegreen.co and click on the beta testing program page. It'll outline everything you need to know about the program. And here's how it works. You visit my website at bythegrain.co, go to shop, pick the model that matches your saw, and complete the purchase. Then you'll receive documentation and some instructions you need to follow. Once you've completed those steps, you'll be sent a link to access your downloadable 3D file. The goal is to have you try the system for yourself based on your experience and provide feedback so I can apply those metrics into the final design. Compared to cutting the 2x4s, there was roughly 5 to 7 times more debris that didn't get extracted. But remember, for anyone who's ever cut this much material, the difference is really night and day. Even with all that sawdust, the system actually kept the workspace far cleaner than you'd expect. I actually got 3 30-gallon bags full, well, half full. Over here, I made quite a mess, but considering how much I cut, I lost count after I was doing like about 50 cuts, but I think I must have done over 200 cuts. So this is a good way to actually understand how much debris was actually floating in the air versus how much was actually on the floor or on my table. About 50% of it was in the front and 50% of it was in the back. At one point, I actually forgot to turn on the vacuum, so there is quite a bit of debris there. But looking at it from actually cutting over 200 cuts with various lumber and various materials, this is not a lot at all. This wasn't meant to be a side-by-side comparison, but it's the results that tell the story. If you're cutting standard lumber, the cuts stay clean and controlled, especially when you're putting the stock right up against the dust shroud. While mixed materials create more challenges, it's hollow or if it has channels, and if it doesn't sit right up against the dust shroud. My system isn't perfect, but this shows what you can expect in a real-world setting. I do appreciate it if you made it this far in the video, and as always, stay busy.